Greetings, everyone from Cancun, Mexico, the place where I'm living. Welcome to another video. Let me introduce myself. My name is Osvaldo Torres. I am the director of the Experiential Hospitality Company, and we offer consulting and training services to hotel, hospitality schools, and enterprises around the world. Well, today I want to share my experiences with you. As you know, I have more than 10 years of experience just delivering some lectures and training programs in different countries around the world, and above all, with a Spanish speaking person. So, but one of my objectives with these videos it is just to share my opinions, my insight with all of you. I mean, with my English speaking colleagues. So that's why we are recording these videos in both in Spanish and English. Today, I want to talk about something that I think is quite interesting. Sometimes, when I am in front of an audience, just delivering my lectures or my training courses, sometimes the trainee or my audience they talk about that they cannot deliver the kind of service they would like to uh, to deliver to their customers because sometimes the external resources that they have to do it get exhausted and it doesn't make them feel motivated. And sometimes it is true, sometimes that because of different reasons. Okay, so the external resources that we can offer to our customer during the services that we are providing them, so they get exhausted, and it causes the dissatisfaction of our customer, and we have to face it, and we have to manage it. And sometimes we feel frustrated because we don't have all those external resources, and we know that our customer, so they have paid for them, and we cannot give them to our customer. But I don't want to discuss about what causes that those external resources in a company get exhausted. And I would like to talk about another important resource that all of us have. This is our internal ones. When we talk about internal resources, we are talking about um, our thoughts, our beliefs. We're talking about our emotions. We talk about our values. We talk about our behaviors. We talk about our performance. We talk about our um, intelligent. We talk about all those things that make us the human being and differentiate us from the rest of the living beings on Earth. And the most interesting thing about it is that those internal resources never get exhausted, and we are the ones who can control it. Okay, so we are the one who can determine the amount, the kind, and when just to offer that internal resources to our customer. All right, and how can we use our internal resources? For instance, when we interact with our guests and when we greet them, for instance, when we calling them by their last names or their names, when we asking them how they feel or how they slept, for instance, when we remember their likes and preferences, when we take care of them, when we anticipate, for instance, their needs, when we smile at them, when we listen them in an active way, when they are talking with us, when we make our observation a customer centric one, for instance, and when we can make them feel important. I repeat, we can do all of that with our internal resources. I repeat, our thoughts, our beliefs, our emotions, our behavior, our values, our personality, our character, and as I told you, we are the owner of them. So don't let don't let someone tell you how to uh, how to use them, how to use them, and the amount, as I told you, of them to give to the guest and when to give to the guest, because you are the owner. You are the only owner of your internal resources. So, and it depends on you if you think and if you feel that they are getting exhausted. It depends on your motivation. It depends on the answer of the following question: what are you for at the position you are in any company? And what I am telling you, believe me, it is not a fantasy. It is not a fiction. I can tell you that because I'm talking about my own experiences when I was working as a hotel employee, and when I realized that some external resources provided by the company where I was working, they got exhausted, and I had to make up my mind and just to think about how I could deliver the best service ever using my own internal resources. And believe me that our clients, our customer, they are above all human beings, and they're going to appreciate more the use of your internal resources instead of the use of some external ones. Because when we have a lot of external resources and we do not add our internal ones, the service that we're going to deliver is going to be perceived as something cold, as something that do not provoke any special experience in that human being. Well, my colleagues, I hope that this reflection will help you think about how important you are, how important your internal resources are, and how you can't manage them. And as I told you, they can never get exhausted because you are the one who are going to produce them. Okay, but you have to be willing to do it. I hope this short video will be interesting for you. And I really appreciate all of you who are already sending me your comments, your opinions. That encourages me a lot to go on doing this, to go on sharing these experiences and visions of mine about what or how to use um, our internal resources. I would like you to contact me at my website. It is www.hotelguestexperience.com, or through my email address hotelps@gmail.com. Just send me your comments, send me your opinions, and if you want me to talk about some specific point, just you can do it. It will be more than a pleasure just to share my experiences, my opinions. I really appreciate your time. I really appreciate your attention. I wish you all the very best, and I will see you on a new video. Thank you very much. Have an excellent day. Goodbye.